Well, this might be one of the most realistic survival games I've ever seen. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to our first look at a game by the name of Go Way Back. Now, this game doesn't have anything to do with zombies or post-apocalyptic environments or whatnot, but does remind me a bit of The Long Dark, which is a very good survival game as well, where it's more truly about you and nature, and of course, the threats of wildlife and whatnot, than it is of zombies and, I don't know, being shot by raiders or whatnot. And it looks very good. Now, apparently this is being developed and published by the same folks who made PUBG. This is being made by Player Unknown. When I look at their Steam store page, though, there's no mention of the PUBG game. So this could be a sub-faction of their studio or something like that. But regardless, it seems to be very cool and very detailed and very interesting. Now, they're telling us here about some things like how to cook and some things that we can bring with us, like potato chips. I got a cracker here, some other cans of vegetables, and other things that we might be able to wear and interact with. Yeah, check that out. We could actually pick up a flannel and wear it too. So pretty interesting. I got to say, I want to just take a peek out. Wow, that's pretty cool. Actually, very cool. Yeah, so this game apparently procedurally generates things too. This is just a playtest that I found out about just like an hour ago on like social media. I was just scrolling around. I was like, the hell is this game? And then I go to look at their Steam store page, and a few of my friends have invited me to this playtest. So yeah, kind of cool to see. Now, I think the graphics will probably look better than this. I just went with the default settings, and I'll adjust it a little bit later. But I wanted to get my first real true initial reaction to how things look and feel in this game. And our objective so far in this game, that again is not complete, is just to get to the weather tower. So there's a few ways to get to each of these different destinations and different cabins and whatnot, and they'll all have supply for us. I think I can hear like a generator going. Oh yeah, right there. You can actually hear it humming away. Kind of cool. Oh, there's a satellite there. A lot of broken windows, though. I wonder if we can board that up to maybe keep some of the heat in. And let's go back inside and see what else we can find. Maybe we can find like a backpack or something too. Now, over on the right side, I believe that is our warmth, our food, and water. And I think there's also a mechanic for dryness, too, that comes into play. Is that a skull of an animal? Wow, okay. Let's see what might be useful here in the cabin, then, to take with us. We got some books, which could be good. Was this a survival book? Might also be good for kindling, too, right? All right, there's that. Got a Walkman there. Flashlight would obviously be a pretty useful thing. Maybe an inventory there. Oh, it looks like a map of locations we need to go to. And as I mentioned, the game does procedurally generate everything every time that you play. So you might start in the same cabin each time, and maybe some of the initial surrounding landscape is the same, but the destination and the journey to it will be a little different. Boy, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's go ahead and take a look here and find out what we can find. I'd like to see some more stuff in here, but this really reminds me of a little bit more of a photorealistic Long Dark, and honestly, that game looks just fine to me. I don't mind the art style of the Long Dark at all, and they're already making a second game for that one, and they haven't even finished the first, which will be done soon. Look at that. We have ourselves a fire starter there. We've got a compass, another cracker, some coffee there, or at least a mug. Apparently, we can carry way more than what I was expecting. With we can see, though, that we're wearing a backpack, so we can carry a couple extra items with us. We've got a top, an undershirt, jacket, gloves, trousers, underpants, shoes, and socks that we can equip. And then, I guess, stack a bunch of stuff on the ground and funnel the inventory back and forth. I like that, by the way. I think Project Zomboid does a good job of that, too, where you can put a bunch of stuff on the floor and then kind of just reorganize things that way and sort through what's on the floor versus what's in a backpack or something else. All right, I'm not seeing anything useful there. Nothing in the fridge, really. Oh, the fridge light comes on. Nice detail. Maybe a knife would be good here if we could find one. Now, I don't know if there's any enemies in this game at all. Of course, there could be maybe a small wild animal that could cause some harm to us, like a boar. They're smaller than us, but they could do a lot of damage and possibly kill us, too, IRL. I'm going to just grab all the food that's here. I guess our inventory is full. So we probably don't need the mug, but it probably would be a good idea to bring that, too. Oh boy, really? A cracker takes up that much space? Oh, it's a coaster. Good thing I didn't bring that along, huh? Well, it looked like a cracker. Doesn't it look like we need that? Good thing we investigated that. Imagine trying to eat that. Tastes like cork. All right, there's our cracker there, though. No, it's a coaster. It's not. I got scammed twice. I thought that was like some sort of a granola bar cracker thing. Okay, well, all right. We got cans of beans. We've also got sweet corn. We might need to cook that before we go, but I don't think we're too bad off for any of that. Oh, we could put this actually on the stove. Oh, did we just pour the water out? Can we fill it up? No. There's got to be a whole mechanic for cooking, though. Clearly, they're displaying what we can do with that. I suppose if I try to drop this, maybe it'll put it right where it needs to go. I can't left click or right click. Would be nice to have a mechanic, though, to left click and then like put things where they should go, and maybe a snap mechanic to that. But look at that. That floral pattern, man, if you're anywhere, I guess on Earth, you must have had a grandma or an aunt or somebody who had something like this, a crock pot or pots and pans that look like that. That is nostalgic as hell. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and just go out and explore. This is kind of more to be just like a first look at what the hell this game is rather than like a tutorial on how to survive. I mean, I literally have no idea, and I'm just kind of trying to take a look at this one for the first time and check out what's here. And what's here so far is pretty neat and not bad for like a free play test. So if you want to get this for yourself, I guess it's an invite-only type thing. They invited a few people, and those people invited people, so I magically somehow got invited. So I'm just going to go ahead and start randomly walking around and see what happens. If we die, we die. If we don't, whatever. If he dies, he dies. So, but yeah, very good-looking environment so far. Now, again, this could be, I don't know, the same engine as PUBG, just updated, or some of the same mechanics, or, I don't know, trees and things like that. Some of the elements may be the same, but I do appreciate a game that is essentially just, here's a massive open world, go explore it, where there's not really like enemies or really base building. It's just jumping from location to location. Look at this, there's mud here, and it's actually slowing us down. Is our character wearing any shoes? Oh yeah, just those tennis shoes there. I believe we're playing as a character named Lucy too, but I think that's just maybe for this playtest. Maybe we can make our own character in the future. Would be interesting to have like a different character with maybe different survival backgrounds that maybe could carry more, or somehow knowledgeable about fruits and berries and maybe mushrooms, that kind of thing. We can forage in the game too, so we'll absolutely be able to gather nuts and berries and mushrooms and eat them. And I believe we might also be able to build campfires and things too, and maybe even set up tents. At least I would hope so. I mean, there should be some minor camp building in this game where you could bring things with you and then, you know, carry them further along. Now, I don't think we'll be able to find a horse or an ATV or any sort of like a vehicle to transport us, but that's a ton of mud here. This is almost like a river. Oh, look, there's another building down there. Damn, the animals are loud. All right, well, we went from cabin to cabin. Let's see if there's something else at this cabin. Maybe I can jump from rock to rock. Oh, it's not too muddy here. All right, so yeah, our overall goal is to find the weather tower, and I'm expecting that to be like a ranger station, where it is basically just like a safe haven with like a beautiful view of everything, and also, of course, some survival supplies. All right, well, this looks a little roughed up. What happened here? Are those candles? Oh, all tipped over. Also, the windows are just continuously broken. Like, is this vandalism? I don't think so, because if someone tried to break in, don't you think they would take the food? What do we have here? Spam. All right, cool. It's actually made where I'm from. Can we rotate items? That compass should fit if I could rotate it. There might be a way to do that, but I can't see that at the moment. And a drawstring backpack. Okay, well, we'll hold on to this. So there's lots of food, but what we really need is a better backpack. That might be it right there. Okay, so how do we put on that? So we have a drawstring backpack. Condition, 100% wetness, none. Not waterproof and kind of insulated. Oh, that's another thing we have to consider. That's really cool. Insulation for things, and waterproof materials too. So 8 Celsius insulation on the top, and another 8 on the basic jacket too. So we definitely need to find better clothing, but also we need to consider what backpack we bring in the rain and other weather conditions. That is genius. Let's see if we can put this down. There we go. And then let's grab this one. Oh, much more space in the school backpack. Good. So then can we... Okay, so we can take what's in here. So I'll put this on the ground. And then we'll take that backpack and... Oh, wait, are these our pockets? Like a separate thing here. Again, if I could rotate items, we could actually fit things somewhere. Okay, well, these are on the ground, so let's go ahead and drop that too. Perfect. All right, so I should just be able to pick these things up again. That'll do. And then we'll take that can of Spam as well. Okay, in the book, I don't know, for kindling or something. More potato chips there. Flashlight, and what is this here? Oh, a map. Oh, that'll be important. Let's see what we got in the map. Oh, you're here. Okay. Go here. Okay, so that is our map then. And that is, as you can see, meters. 2,000 meters. Looks to be maybe 2 grid square. I could only imagine that each grid square is probably 1 square meter. So we might have to go, what, 2, 4, around 6 square meters, maybe even more, because we might have to go around where things are. But we see what looks to be ridges. There's a river, and then to the left there's like a gray and a yellow section. So those could be maybe different types of biomes. Maybe it could be very rocky or swampy. Maybe it could be a thick forest, something like that. Cool. Flashlight works. That's nice. Keep grabbing stuff. I don't know if I need a can opener. It looks like a lot of these have pull tops to them. Yeah, it looks like all those have pull tops, so I think we're okay. And is this... I think these are our pockets here, and I just... Yeah. I can't believe that, though. Okay, so only the map just fits in there. So it's a very, I guess, realistic pocket. Oh, there's a bottle. Is that a brewski, bruh? A soda bottle, dry, beer bottle. That's misleading. Is it soda or beer? Has some calories and water in it, though. So that'll be something to maybe consider later. All right, cool. Let's check this back room. And I probably didn't even thoroughly check the other house, but I don't mind too much. There's a bottle cap there. Oh, it's sticking through another bottle. Excellent. Oh, it's raining. So we could turn on the electricity. I guess the bonus to doing that would be that it would start up the stove. Also, we're getting rather cold. I could see her breath. Over on the right side, I see where it says 35 something, and I'm not sure what that means. I thought maybe at the time that meant temperature, but how does this work? Oh, you just turn it on. Okay. All right, so the lights come on, the stove comes on. We can cook. Maybe make a hot cup of coffee or something. So how would we get water? Ooh. Oh, there's a ladder there. Okay, big thunderstorm. Maybe we should stay here then. It's starting to rain. That could only hurt our situation with the being cold. Looks like we could sleep too, but I'm not sure if there's energy. And there's just cans of stuff everywhere. Anything under the bed? No. Oh, we can see our own footprints, though, in the dust up here. That's kind of cool. What a nice detail. I've never seen that before, really. Can we sleep? I don't see a way to interact with the bed, so maybe there's not sleeping in the moment. Well, let's keep going. Again, I hope to actually die and see what, like, death is like. I've never yet experienced a death. Also, I'm not sure what time it is. Oh, is that dog food? Ugh. It says kibble, though. Kibble usually implies that it is a dry food. But I don't think they put dry food in a can like that. Okay, let's go ahead and switch some things out here. Well, alright, we'll drop the kibble because I'm not that desperate. Alright. So we do need to go north. So where's that compass? I can't even like hold the compass because the... Oh, that's silly. Okay, we can switch them. Alright, so we gotta go north. So we started in the south of the map. I guess we gotta go uphill. And I wonder if there's a greater detail on our stats. I'm assuming that the first one is warmth. And that there is a middle ground to that. Like you could be too hot or too cold. And then the other two are food and water. But if this is, if we started in the morning and we looked around the cabin and just went to another cabin and it's already nighttime, that is an incredibly short day-night cycle. I hope that's not the case. Oh, what happened? Oh, we slid down the mountain. Okay. It'd be an interesting effect if the weather actually prevents us from going up high. So yeah, we should be staying in the cabin right now, but we want to go and explore. That's the whole point of the game. Okay, so we can't get through there. It's really impassable. That rain is crazy. Damn it. All right, it's too much. We have to go back inside. Oh, there's firewood there. Let's actually see if we can start a fire then. Is our clothing wet? 30%. Wow, okay. Oh, there's some kindling. Oh, I actually have to pick it up. Okay. What might be easy here would be to drop this bag. And then pick this one up. See if we can start a fire to warm up. Oh, the bucket has water in it. I wonder if I can put the bucket out here. And maybe the thing for the stove, the pot. Whoa, 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 okay. Good thing it's a play test. Okay, let's put this here. The bucket says that it's soaked. I don't know if there's an easy way to put that down. What, did she just do a slide dash? What the hell was that? Okay. Well, so there is a fireplace. Also, I don't see an indicator on the battery of the flashlight. But I guess you wouldn't really know. Wow, we can only carry one log at a time. All right. Now, is there a way to place this in there nicely? Okay, I guess that's about as nice as it gets. Let's grab two. Also, there's a lot of planks here. And it looks like I can pick them up, but... Oh, maybe we actually have to board up the windows in a big storm. Maybe there's a hammer and nails, maybe? Okay, so let's go back to the fireplace and see if we can get that started. I would also hope that if we couldn't get the electricity started, that there is a way to cook inside the house with fire. There should be a way to click and drag these things. Okay, let's drop this backpack. And grab the other one. Okay. It's kind of annoying that we have to have wiggle room in the inventory just to move things between our hands and the backpack. We probably need some sort of kindling for this. Oh. Something happening? Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Now, what about the stick? I hope the fire actually transfers. I don't know how this is going to work. I hope, though, that there is a way to move those things around, and I'm just not seeing it, to basically just put the sticks and everything else a little closer. All right, that worked out nice. Okay, so now we're drying up and warming up. See our temperature there on the right side. Bag is getting drier now, 17% and dropping. Not waterproof at all, so gotta worry about that. Shoes are dry, though. Everything was basically dry except for the backpack. Okay. Alright, what else is in there? I guess that's just trash to throw in there. Maybe some cardboard, rolled up newspaper, whatever. Oh, that fire is going. Alright, so I guess the hope is those logs will last for a little while. Although, other than drying yourself off, I don't know what you would need that for. Unless there was an easier way to fill this with water. Like here at the sink. Which must be connected to water somehow. More coasters, more books. Can't seem to turn on the sink, so I don't know if it's either A, not working and I can get it to work, or B, it only works if you bring over like an item to refill. Oh, we can actually cook things in the stove too. But it looks like a lot of things are interactable. That's really cool. And I checked this fridge, right? Yep. Power cable going to the light, power cable going to the stove. Oh, you can see where the power actually goes to everything. So it comes in from outside to the fuse box. Oh, can we blow a fuse then? I did see the box here, but I wonder if we can actually... Oh, you can flip on and... Oh, you can flip on and off the mains. Look at that. Okay, so there must be a way to blow a fuse then. So maybe you'll go to a cabin that has a fuse blown and you'll have to replace that. And I wonder then if maybe there is a way to base build a little bit where you can put wiring into a cabin that normally wouldn't have it. If you can find some. That'd be cool too. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that map again. Ooh, even the map can get wet. I don't know why suddenly it got loud. Huh. Well, let's have a little snack. Okay, we just ate the can. Oh, and now we got a skull next to us. Great. It was expired. Ah, it could say old kibble. Okay. So I have to watch out for that and worry about that. Okay, so we can eat spoiled food. That's great. Now we got dysentery. Woo! But at least we're warm. I wonder if that'll lower water, too. Well, let's have a cold one, brother. I'm just gonna eat everything we got. So we're gonna get rid of any cans that are considered to be old then. So it looks like eating bad food just lowers your food level for a while. Is the rain letting up? A little bit. Okay, we still got plenty of food. Crisp, tuna, spam, not old. It drives me nuts in these games, though, where, like, sometimes you'll pick up a can of food, and within, like, 30 minutes of game time, it goes from, like, normal, everyday food to bad food. It's like, within 30 minutes, it's spoiled, every can? Like, these are cans of food. They're not supposed to be... You know, a berry will go bad over time. All right, let's just leave. I'm going to abandon the cabin. This is great, though. This shows a lot of potential and a lot of promise of something very, very cool, having to worry about the terrain that you cross, like mud. But we need some other threats, too, like some sort of an animal and then a way to deal with them, like a gun. Or a bow. Or a knife. And I see more sticks around, so we can probably carry that from house to house. So every cabin seemed to be indicated. I wonder if we could start a forest fire out in the middle of nowhere. So we're going east right now, I believe. But we really want to go north. Looks like we can finally go north. Ah, moss. She's having a tough day from that food. I wonder with the old cans of food if there's just a risk of whether or not they could be bad. I would always drop them, but if there is a chance that it could be actually still good, though the can looks old, might be a reason to hold on to it. So is it actually showing our location? I think you're here is where we started. Because I went, I think, west to go to that other cabin. I think. So anyway, we should be in the grid square just above. Oh, that's what it means. Grasslands, water, forest. Okay. So the yellow is grasslands. Alright, so according to this, there should be a cabin up here to our... We're still going north, so if we go west, it should be around here somewhere. Or northwest. She's making sounds like Peter Griffin when he hurts his knee. Oh, there it is. Alright, I see it right there. Alright, so our third cabin. So not too difficult when you just jump from cabin to cabin. Let's see how wet we get when we get to the cabin. So I still can't tell if a day has passed through that rainstorm. I don't know if it was just really dark because of the rain. I would hope a day lasts a long time, though. It's always not fun to walk around at nighttime in these games. So the cabin layout is the same each and every time, essentially. I'll kibble again. Ah, nuts. Literally. Okay, looks like she's finally over the food poisoning thing. Tuna should give a little moisture. Spam, potato chips. I'm also wondering if, while we're walking around, if that consumes a lot more calories too. Water actually went down. That's an old soda right there. Spoiled can of food. Better not risk it then. Soda bottle, let's use that. I'm assuming then if the power's off, any food inside the refrigerator would be bad too. Is it gonna rain again? I picked up something. A cassette tape. Oh, there was a cassette player at the very beginning too, wasn't there? I think the game at the start does tell you a bunch of tips and tricks on certain things, and the cassette, I don't know, might be an audio log on something. There was a Walkman at the very beginning of the game, but I couldn't pick it up though. I don't know if my inventory was full or something else. What is that noise? Frickin' dinosaur out there? It's probably the wind blowing the shutters. The hell's that noise? That's not the rain. Anyway, let's keep going northeast. Oh wait, it's hail. I just noticed it's hail. That's the sound of hail? Okay, so 1 minute it rained, now it's hailing. We're quite thirsty. Check the map for the next location. And there's basically one directly west. Unless we went to that one. I don't care. I'm going to go away from those. I'm going to see if I can go down this way. So we're going to try to go northeast. So that'd be this way. Regardless, we want to go down, though. And I'm hoping to find... There's like 4 cabins by the western side of that river. So I'm betting if we're going down, we're getting closer to a body of water. So maybe we can find it that way. Overall, this has been a pretty neat experience. And it seems familiar. What was that? Sound like a damn volcano. Oh, I'm seeing... Is that a lot of mud? The hell is this? Oh, it's a difference in trees. I didn't know what I was looking at. Okay, well, I'd say we're out of the forest area. And now that we're closer to the river, the water... could be close. And we are thirsty. And she drank like 4 bottles so far. So maybe water will be the harder thing to come by. So going from cabin to cabin seems fairly easy. You know, you just go to a cabin, get a bunch of food and water, drink it all up, and then run to the next one. But the map is massive, and I think the incentive to explore is not just to get to the end point, but also to explore every location and use navigation skills to find where those are and collect all those cassette tapes. So really the goal is explore the whole map, do so without dying, and then also get to the end point at the, let's call it the ranger station, the lookout point. Okay, now we went from hail to like rain and snow. Wow, that's crazy that it went from rain to snow, though. Like we've experienced all the seasons within 30 minutes. Now, does this actually tell us where we are? I don't think so. Yeah, you're here is where it's marked at the beginning of the game. And right now we're moving east. But, you know, water goes to a lower spot, so we're going down. And we might find something that's not on the map. Maybe just because everything's circled doesn't mean there's not something else there. Is this a house? Like a manor? Or a cliffside? I can't tell. That's a cliff. So I don't know if there's any fall damage here. I don't even really see health or anything. I assume it's all based on if one of those stats reaches 0, you die. Which the water one's looking a little rough. But also, I'm a little confused as to why our character throws away the bottles. But I guess once you have a glass bottle where the top has been popped, you can't close it again. If we found a plastic bottle, that'd be great. That we could keep refilling a couple of plastic bottles at the sinks. That would be the perfect space to be ambushed by a bear. Still going downhill. We, I think, are still going east. For the most part, yeah. Which I think puts us somewhat closer to the water. Also, some of the cabins have a way larger circle than others, so some of them will be a little harder to find, and others not so much. Although each of those circles might not be a cabin. Oh, look, a cabin. It's almost as if I knew where I was going. And this should be near the water. I think the water's just behind it. Just beyond the cabin there. Oh, layout on this one's a little different. Now, do we get to sleep? No. More kibble, bad soda. I like the fireplace there, kind of a potbelly stove kind of thing. Not quite, but ooh, new shoes. Are those better than ours? Basic soaked. Well, those would be better then. I'll drop those. Kibble, no thanks. Oh, look at this though. Oh, another cassette? How strange. One right there in the refrigerator. Well, if you haven't subscribed to the channel by now might be a good time if you'd like to see more of this game. And also, I think this is the type of game we're going to have to actually live stream because there's so much content here and much to explore. So if you'd like to see more of it, definitely hit that like button as well. And let me know what you think of the game down below in the comments section. Is this enough hype and excitement for you? Does this have potential? Where does this need to go to be interesting? This is just a playtest, so this is not a game that is anywhere near complete and has a long way to go towards, I think, whatever they're trying to make. But I guess we'll have to find that out over time, so who knows. But anyway, I think it's interesting, and I want to see more survival games. Oh, and I died of dehydration because I ate Spam? Did it cause negative hydration? Wow. All right. I wonder if it's actually marked on the... the thing. Blizzard foreshadow. Weather type. Oh, wow. Okay, so it randomly gave us... a random weather type, temperature type, maybe calories. Wow, crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, if anything reaches 0, that's it. Average person needs to drink 2 liters of water a day to stay healthy, depending on physical activity. Wow, I just find that odd that like salty Spam was my death. Not food poisoning, but literally salty Spam. Nice.